program, my 5th cohort yesterday, starting with writing, what is free. And the gentleman had commented about how, his lady who he talks to on the phone was suggesting, he go ahead and write. He got a journal, a composition book, and he didn't even know what to write. So one of the first exercises is to write out 10 goals. This is the same thing that I give my young people in my caseload. And I'll repeat this over and over and over until people understand, people adopt it, people accept it. With the study, and I believe the lady name was Gail. Don't quote me on that, but I'll start quoting that better. It said those who write down their goals and plans are 42% more likely to be successful. Now, if the percentage is off or anything that I said, don't fault me on that. Still, 42, 43, 40, a significant amount to help improve the chances of getting something done. So with that, and also the exercise of describing what's free, he left from that after sharing everything, of knowing he knows what to write now. And see, I have kind of a problem with the fact that we go through our education system and there's a lot of information that's presented. In all actuality, I think reading, writing, and math skills is the core of everything. If people understand this stuff, then it can be something that they can focus on to better equip them with life. Goal planning also is something that's very, very significant. When I holler at some of the youth or holler at people, when I speak to them about it, I say, well, are you being taught this at school? And it's like, nah. And see, what I remember way back as middle school, being handed these agendas. And these agendas, of course, were supposed to help us with organizing, tracking our days, our classes. But it also had a lot of tools and stuff like that in it. It's very valuable. If there was even a class that goes over how to use your agenda book, how to schedule, how to plan your day, how to start writing out your goals, tracking your progress, man, I think it would do people a great service. So, one of the things that I definitely it's the agenda anyway, is to get this Writing Freedom program into all of the institutions, being able to help the good men and women go ahead to become successful, re-educate them on how to use the simple things that we take for granted, like writing, like putting down our thoughts, our goals, like, as they say now when they talk about using AI, having a brain dump, which is basically just free writing, putting your thoughts out there. These tools, not only they help as far as guiding and direction, as far as the life, but then it's also therapeutic once you get that out. If there ever happen to be a conflict or problem that's on the mind or on the heart, to release that in a safe space, does wonders.